If you've been dealing with chronic pain, arthritis, tendon irritation, or stiffness that just won't go away, you may feel like you've tried everything. Rest just doesn't work. Medications just mask the pain. Injections wear off. And surgery feels too risky or simply too extreme. So when people in St. Louis hear about a non-invasive, drug-free regenerative therapy called EMTT, their first question is, what exactly is EMTT and how does it work? This video will give you everything you need to know. Hello, my name is Dr. Beth Templin and I am the CEO and founder of HouseFit. As one of the leading clinics offering EMTT for aging adults, we specialize in helping people heal naturally. EMTT was one of the most exciting advancements in regenerative medicine because it supports cellular repair, reduces inflammation deep in the body, and accelerates healing, all without pain, needles, or downtime. Let's explore what makes EMTT so powerful, who it helps, and what you can expect. So what is EMTT? EMTT stands for extracorporeal magnetotransduction therapy. It is a non-invasive, FDA-approved regenerative therapy that uses high-energy magnetic pulses to stimulate healing at the cellular level. Here's what makes EMTT unique. It does not require skin contact. It penetrates tissue up to 7 inches deep. It treats larger regions, including the tissue surrounding your pain. It produces no pain, no heat, and no tissue damage. And it treats areas that manual therapy simply can't reach. Think of EMTT as a cellular activation therapy. It energizes cells, boosts metabolism, improves circulation, and supports the repair of tissue that hasn't healed well on its own. It is widely used in Europe, and it is rapidly spreading across the U.S., especially in clinics specializing in healthy aging and regenerative medicine. So how EMTT actually works. Imagine your cells as tiny batteries. As we age, or after an injury, inflammation, or chronic stress, those batteries begin to lose their charge. They don't repair as quickly, they don't produce collagen as effectively, and they become very sluggish. EMTT delivers high-frequency, high-energy magnetic pulses that recharge these cells. Here's what happens during treatment. First, EMTT stimulates cellular metabolism. The magnetic field interacts with ion exchange channels in the cell membrane. This jumpstarts the natural process responsible for repair, regeneration, mitochondrial function, your cell's little energy powerhouses, and the result, tissue heals faster and more completely. Second, EMTT reduces inflammation at the source. So unlike medications that temporarily suppress the symptoms, EMTT reduces inflammation by supporting normalized cellular function, improved circulation, faster waste removal, and balanced immunity activity. Clients often describe the treatment as giving their joints or muscles a calm and relaxed feeling afterwards. Third, EMTT restores mobility by improving tissue quality. So once inflammation begins to decrease and the cells begin to function properly, tissue will become less stiff, less swollen, less irritated, more resilient. People often notice better range of motion, less morning stiffness, easier walking, and improved joint comfort. Lastly, EMTT reaches tissue that shockwave or manual therapy simply can't. So where shockwave therapy is more mechanical and targeted to a specific tissue, EMTT is electromagnetic and expansive. This allows it to affect deeper structures, including the spine, hips, and inside of joints, all without discomfort. This is why EMTT is so effective for arthritis, chronic joint inflammation, low back pain, SI joint irritation, hip and shoulder issues. Now, Shockwave and EMT together offer a powerful 1-2 punch for healing. But we'll focus on EMTT and what does it treat? EMTT is incredibly versatile because it works on cellular function, the root of nearly all chronic inflammation and pain. Here are the conditions that respond best. Arthritis. So this can be in the knee, hip, spine, shoulder, or hands. Most clients will feel less joint pain, less stiffness, better movement, and more confidence using the joint. EMTT is one of the few therapies that can calm joint inflammation without injections or medications. Tendon and ligament injuries, including things like rotator cuff irritation, Achilles issues, tennis elbow, patellar tendon pain, hip and gluteal tendinopathy, and even biceps tendonitis. EMTT improves tissue metabolism, which allows stubborn injuries to finally heal. It's effective for chronic low back pain or SI joint pain. EMTT penetrates deeply and effectively, addressing inflammation surrounding facet joints, SI joints, lumbar musculature, degenerative disc irritation. Clients often feel lighter and more mobile after treatment. In addition, we can target carpal tunnel, wrist pain, and hand arthritis. EMTT is really ideal for small joints or irritated nerve pathways because it reduces swelling, restores glide, improves circulation, and improves nerve function. We also use it for post-surgical healing to support everything while it's healing. So it may not be applied directly over the hardware, but EMTT helps tissue surrounding the surgical site to heal faster and more comfortably. When combined with shockwave therapy, EMTT enhances the benefit of shockwave by decreasing inflammation, improving blood flow, preparing the tissue for the mechanical stimulation from shockwave. This combination often leads to dramatically faster improvements. So a common question is, what does EMTT feel like? Well, one of the most surprising things about EMTT is how comfortable and how easy it is. Clients often say things like, I feel like a gentle tapping or pulsing. I feel a weird buzzing, but no pain. It's weird, but in a good way. Or the most common, I don't feel anything. So to get EMTT, you stay fully clothed and the entire experience is painless. Another question is, how many sessions do I need? We typically recommend 1 visit per week for 6 weeks, so 6 sessions total. And why is that? It's because healing is cumulative. Each session provides a dose of electromagnetic energy that stimulates deeper and deeper cellular change. Many people begin noticing improvements by session 2 or 3, with full benefits occurring 3 months after treatment ends. EMT triggers long-lasting regenerative changes, not just temporary symptom relief. So is EMTT safe? Absolutely. EMTT is one of the safest regenerative therapies available out there because it's non-invasive, there's no radiation, there's no heat, it does not damage tissue, it does not involve needles or injections, and it's actually been used for decades in Europe with strong clinical outcomes. So some people may not be candidates. This would include people with pacemakers or other implanted electrical devices, pregnant individuals, those with certain tumors or active infections, but we always screen thoroughly before beginning treatment. So why are aging adults responding so exceptionally well to EMTT? Well, as we age, cellular metabolism naturally slows. So this makes injuries heal slower, feel more stubborn, become more chronic, and interfere with movement and independence. EMTT directly supports cellular repair, collagen synthesis, circulation, natural anti-inflammatory processes, and tissue resilience. This makes it ideal for adults who want to stay active and independent without relying on medication or surgery. So what makes EMTT different from PEMF or PEMF? Well, clients often ask this question. And while both use magnetic fields, the similarities really stop there. PEMF uses low frequency, low energy, and it's designed for relaxation, circulation, and general wellness. EMTT, on the other hand, is high frequency, high energy. It's designed for clinical tissue healing, inflammation reduction, and musculoskeletal regeneration. EMTT produces outcomes that PEMF devices simply cannot achieve. So, what should you expect when receiving regenerative therapy at HouseFit? Well, your treatment journey is personalized and comprehensive. We'll begin with a movement evaluation. We'll identify the root causes and not just the symptoms. We'll create a customized EMTT plan based on your goals, your condition, and your tissue presentation. We will give options to combine EMTT with Shockwave and physical therapy, and this is where we're really seeing dramatic results. And we'll also monitor progress and tracking over time. We will monitor mobility, strength, pain levels, and function over the length of the treatment time and beyond. You'll get long-term support, so we guide lifestyle, exercise, and maintenance strategies. Our goal here is simple. We want to help you heal naturally, move more confidently, and live independently. So is EMTT right for you? Let's find out together. If you're living with pain, stiffness, or inflammation, and you're ready for a natural, non-invasive solution, EMTT may be exactly what you need. At HouseFit, we offer free one-on-one consultations, customized regenerative therapy treatment plans, and a supportive team specializing in holistic, healthy aging. You deserve a body that moves well, feels strong, and supports the life you want to live. Let's help get you there.